Batgirl movie has directors. We'd heard about the Batgirl movie in the past, but like a lot of DC projects that are announced as being in development, I wasn't exactly sure that a Batgirl movie was going to be made. Like what about, the Booster Gold project, the Black Hawk project that Steven Spielberg was doing? Michael Bay was supposed to do Lobo, stuff like that. Ava DuVernay was supposed to do New Gods. There was supposed to be a Trench spinoff, right? Those two last movies, New Gods and Trench, were canceled. So I wasn't really sure that we were actually going to get a Batgirl movie anytime soon. But it looks like we are because they hired some directors for it. Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah, who did Bad Boys for Life, I think the first big movie of 2020 came out in January. They're doing the movie. But again, like I was saying, just because a DC movie has directors doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? Like the New Gods had a director, fell apart. So let's hope, fingers crossed, this one's going to happen. Maybe. I mean, part of me is excited for this movie. Part of me is worried, and I'll say why. But anyways, the script is being written by Christina Hodson, who wrote Bumblebee. She also wrote Birds of Prey and is writing The Flash. I didn't see Bumblebee, but Bumblebee was supposed to be really good. I saw Birds of Prey, and in my opinion, that movie had some problems. So I don't know, we'll see. Let's hope that The Flash turns out good and that this turns out good if it gets made. And everyone's assuming that the Batgirl in the movie is going to be Barbara Gordon because she's the most famous person associated. The most iconic Batgirl in pop culture is, Barbara Gordon. Even though there have been other women, other girls who've been Batgirl, it's probably going to be her in the movie. And it's only supposed to be on HBO Max. Surprising. Not for theatrical release, only for streaming. Very interesting. Now, why I'm excited, of course, it's another DC movie that could be great. What if the directors and the screenwriter knock it out of the park? They write and direct an awesome Batgirl movie with great action scenes, a great setup. They cast a great actress to play Barbara Gordon. That's all going to be great. So, this movie could be fantastic. But I'm worried that it might have problems because I don't really know if the best way to do Batgirl is to have her start in the cinematic universe as Batgirl first without seeing that journey, that evolution from her just being regular Barbara Gordon, seeing her develop over time into a crime fighter and becoming Batgirl, right? I think the best way to introduce Barbara Gordon in the movies is to have her, be a member of like a Batman supporting cast, and then over the course of a couple of films, become Batgirl. But it looks like DC is skipping straight to the Batgirl part, which DC is notorious for doing, right? Sometimes they just jump in there without showing us the evolution. But again, that doesn't mean this movie can't be any good. It could still be fantastic. I just think that, we're kind of robbed of a lot of narrative satisfaction of seeing her start out as a, quote unquote regular woman and then making that journey to becoming Batgirl. We see her relationship with her father. We see how, being on the peripheral of Batman's universe, Batman's world in Gotham City, affects her, affects them, their relationship, their family, her as a person. Seeing her kind of on the outskirts of that world and then slowly going from the outskirts to right in the middle of it, right? I think it'd be better to introduce Batgirl that way, but it looks like, like I said, DC's going straight to the good stuff. So we'll see. And it'll be interesting to see, what Batman is she going to be like associated with, right? Because it can't be Robert Pattinson's Batman, right? He's just starting out. I think they want to have Robert Pattinson's Batman established for a little while before they start giving him like sidekicks, like a Robin, Batgirl, etc. I don't think they're going to do that to him. So this Batgirl can't be a part of Robert Pattinson's Batman universe. I doubt she's going to be a part of Ben Affleck's because aren't they supposed to be getting rid of Ben Affleck's Batman? That's the rumor. Maybe they'll decide, surprise, we're keeping Ben Affleck's Batman and she's going to be the Batgirl in his world. But, maybe she'll be the Batgirl to Michael Keaton's Batman, who's going to pop up in The Flash. Because, Christina Hodson's writing The Flash. She's writing this. So maybe she's connecting this Batgirl to his Batman. And that would actually make a lot of sense, right? Michael Keaton is going to be, old Batman in The Flash. So, he's been a crime fighter for a long time. He's probably had plenty of time to have multiple sidekicks, including a Batgirl. But, again, it's going to be a shame that we kind of missed that evolution before we just see her, jump onto the screen being like, I'm Batgirl right away. We don't really get to see her being mentored by Michael Keaton's Batman or anything like that. They could do it in flashback. I'm sure that's what they'll do. They'll just do it really briefly in flashbacks or whatever in the movie, in the Batgirl movie. But, you know, I think it'd be better if they actually took the time to actually do it over the course of some films, but they're not doing that. So, you know, fingers crossed. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.